The dilemma at hand in Netflix's newest romantic comedy, Love at First Sight, is whether or not to fall in love. It blends Shakespearean cliches with an alarmingly high degree of corniness. In this adaptation of Jennifer E. Smith's 2011 novel, The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight, The White Lotus's Haley Lou Richardson and former EastEnders star Ben Hardy lead the cast, depending on their chemistry together while dodging cliches. The plot starts when Hadley Sullivan, an American college student, misses her flight from New York to London and has to wait for the next one when she meets Oliver Jones, a British maths nerd. By pure happenstance, Hadley and Oliver find themselves seated next to each other on the plane once more, and they begin to share memories, worries, and dreams as they travel across the Atlantic. Hadley, who hasn't forgiven her father for divorcing her mother, is en route to her dad's wedding in London, as we find out. Oliver is returning home to attend a totally different occasion, but the details of that will become clear throughout the film. They can never locate each other again after landing at Heathrow, since Oliver's number is sadly deleted from Hadley's phone after she drops it on the ground. They are split up by the passport queue. Furthermore, they did not provide their last names, so it is not possible to do a fruitless search on social media. Although their love may have started by accident, more than just good fortune will be required to work its magic. Shakespeare once said, "The course of true love never did run smoothly" in A Midsummer Night's Dream. The film opens with a playful reading of A Midsummer Night's Dream by the witty narrator, Jamila Jamil of The Good Place, who may be getting ideas for her own matchmaking role in the narrative. Like a kind of magic fairy directing the strands of fate, Jamil constantly reappears in the lives of the main pair, taking on the roles of flight attendant, border police officer, wedding guest, and more, all in an effort to keep them on the path to love. Oliver and Hadley part ways at Heathrow, and when she gets to her father's wedding, she overhears a guest discussing a funeral service taking place in Peckham, which is where Oliver had previously stated he would be. She therefore heads directly there to try to find him after leaving before the reception. Oliver, in the meantime, is at the memorial, which is actually a celebration for his mother, who is ill with cancer and wishes to say farewell to her loved ones before she dies. Hadley leaves after they argue about Oliver's lack of honesty, both with her and with himself. She does, however, unintentionally leave her bag behind. Hadley uses a stranger's phone to call her father while she is lost in London and has a dead battery. When her father arrives to pick her up, she tells him about Oliver. They make amends and talk about her dad's separation from her mother. Oliver discovers an invitation to her dad's wedding celebration in her luggage that she left behind, and his parents, brother, and mother convince him to pursue Hadley at the funeral. After driving there together, Oliver discovers Hadley, and the two share a kiss. The narration then switches to Hadley and Oliver being together, getting married, growing old, having a daughter, and more, all narrated by Jamila Jamil. Indeed, that's about the best conclusion we could have hoped for.